junk disorderly.
Should we have a look at the Kenley Clobber?
Kenley Clobber, I like that.
Hey, look, so I think we had a result at Kenley. Very interesting note to self. When there's a small jumble, hey, don't be despondent because other people aren't there. They're probably at the bigger jumble, right?
Oh, that was the case on that day.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got ourselves not so much trinketry, but lots of motorcycling. Let's start, shall we, mate, with the James. Now, what do you reckon that actually is?
It's a James Captain.
Now then, obviously, what to do with that? Get it going.
Yeah.
Is that, I mean, what to do with that? Get it going. Yeah.
That's my expert opinion.
Okay, great. All right. Well, shall we move on then? Our trinket haul was rather minimal this time, but strange though it sounds, I'm quite excited about our 10 quid's worth of box. This was made probably last Tuesday.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was a tenner. So I'm going to sand this down, I'm going to polish it, make it nice. The biggest ticket item, of course, is the Matchless.
1948 500cc overhead valve. It's your kind of slightly more budget gentleman's tourer. I mean, Matchless is a make that sort of had its audience back in the day. It was a bit more sort of civil servant than rocker.
What do we need to do? Obviously, we need to get it going, and obviously, we need to ride it.
Yes, so we just need to inspect it carefully, you know, look inside the tank, see how the brakes perform, see how the engine is hot, make sure it doesn't smoke and doesn't clatter, maybe attend to some of those issues. At that point, it'll be as good as it looks, and that's a very saleable item. Good.
Very saleable item. I like the sound of that, but at the same time, Sammy, how much do you think it's worth once we've done that?
It's definitely over 4. I think it's 4,750.
Good. Okay, I really wanted to hear that, okay. If we could get 4,750 for that, that basically means ostensibly, barring 150 quid in our favour, we've got a free James.
Or we could clear everything else we've bought at maximum money and keep a very nicely priced Matchless in the stable.
Somehow, I don't think my box that was made last Tuesday is going to make 4,600 quid with the James, but at the same time, it's worth a try. Shall we get on with things? James was a low-cost British brand which specialised in two-strokes. Today, bikes like this go for around 1,400 quid if they're running. Task number 1, take out the plug and check for a spark. Have you done it?
It's foul.
What does that mean? Chicken or duck?
I think grouse.
Sam cleans the plug and cranks the starter.
Oh, sparky spark, spark.
Oh, thanks
spark.
very much. So I'm just standing here with no use at all when I was going to get on the kickstart, and now you've done both.
Can you pass me my cup of tea?
Yeah, I
can't
can do
quite
that.
reach it from here.
There we go, mine.
Thanks.
Oh, okay, I'll hold it for you. We're just about to give it a kick when out of the blue, I get a phone call. Liam. Yeah, good man. How you getting on? Are you coming over? Liam's a young dealer we've bought from before. All right, mate. Have you got a van full of stuff? Have you? Yeah, cool, mate. Well, look, you know the postcode. Just come on in, baby. Yeah, all right, mate. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's Liam. You remember Liam?
Yeah, van full of clobber.
Liverpool Liam.
Yeah.
He's got a van full of clobber, mate. Just picked it up down your Bedford. Wonder if we'd be interested.
Why wouldn't we be?
Well, he says an hour and a half, so that's about 5-ish. Hey, we just got time to get this started and drink tea. Come on, Liam. He's here. 2 mugs later, the James is running, and there's a liver bird on the lawn. Mate, what are you doing in such a large van?
How you doing, mate? Nice to see you.
You know,
Right,
Sammy.
mate.
Right, come on, mate.
Right, here we go.
Oh my word. Where's it? Get up. What? He's always first.
Like a rat.
Oh, mate, so what are all these? The pumps?
Yeah, it's a big collection of pump that came from a forecourt. There's about 6 or 7. There's all stuff at the back. And we've got this early CH1 here as well.
Oh, that's nice. Has it got a top to it?
Yeah, it's sitting here somewhere. It's all complete. Just needs a bit of TLC to get it back to where it needs to be.
The Avery Hardall CH1 is a classic petrol pump. These go for £1,000 upwards, fully restored.
Just making
How much for the pump?
Good price to you would be 300 quid.
150?
Couldn't do that, but I tell you what, if it's cash and you just take it away straight away, I'll drop to 200 but won't go any lower.
Yeah.
Right, you've got a deal.
Cheers.
Nice doing business.
Hey, look.
Lucky am, but...
Yeah, good. We've got ourselves a CH1 petrol pump for 200 quid, which I think is a fair price, because much as you say it's mint, it is, and it will be, but it is seized.
Before we unseize it, there's the small matter of the Matchless.
With this, it's all about just cleaning it, innit?
Yeah, cleaning it, check it over, get it running, take it for a test ride and see whether everything's okay on the road.
I love it because taking it for a test ride constitutes who's going to draw the short straw and ride it with the James. That's something, folks, we're going to get excited about later. Meantime, we're going to get this going.
Sam's got a hunch that because it hasn't been used much, the engine may be clogged with oil or wet sumped. When he drains it though, there isn't actually very much cloggage.
So unusually, there isn't any oil in the bottom of the engine.
I was going to say, that doesn't look much.
No, but there's none in the tank as well. So my guess is it's wet sumped prior to this occasion and someone hasn't bothered topping it up.
Let's hope it runs. That's the key, isn't it?
Time to oil up and kick that starter.
What do you think? How many kicks? I say 5.
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, it was nearly 3. Nearly 4. Give it another tickle. Yes! Oh, that sounds lovely.
Bit smoky. Just check
She runs, she runs, she runs.